leave a comment and I don't comment, it's because I'm having problems with my iPad and my Facebook. So as soon as I get done, then I'll go back and I can answer all the comments. So I'm going to start. I'm going to make this card today and show you this. But what I'm featuring today is the 12 Days of Crafting Advent Calendar that Stampin' Up! Put out. First of all, there is a stamp set, and it's called the 12 Days of Crafting Advent Calendar. It's got lots of different sentiments and some flowers, and so I'm going to open this up and I'm just going to show you what is in this. And if you don't want to see, or if you're still revealing your days, this is what you can stop. You can shut your eyes. So in each there's 12 different doors, and in each little door there are products. And the Advent Calendar, hi Lori, thanks for joining. The Advent Calendar is $99, which seems really, really expensive, but there's between 120 and 130 product values, so it's well worth it. So I'm just going to start real quick and go through the doors. Number one is dies that match the stamp set. So these dies, and they match the stamp set. And number two is when you open that door, it's designer series paper, 6x6, and there are 20 sheets, 2 each of one-sided designs. And I have tons left over, and I made 12 cards with this. And by the way, if you purchase this, I will send you the 12 cards that I made, and it's a tutorial, PDF tutorial, and you will receive the tutorial, and it will tell you, it will give you step-by-step instructions on how to do 12 different cards. So number 3 is there are gold embellishments. This is a whole package of gold embellishments, and you can see I've used it on almost all my cards, and I still have tons left. And number 4 is a scallop die set. So we have another die set that is scallops, which are really fun. I loved using that. Number 5 are masks. So you've probably seen our mask, and it also has a brush, and I do have a card that I made, so I'll show you how to use that. And number 6, we have some puffy stickers that coordinate with and I didn't use any of these yet, so I need to use them. There's 2 of each one. There's quite a lot of them. So puffy stickers. And number 7 is one that you'll use. It has gold rimmed sentiment stickers, or die cuts, and they're gold rimmed, and they're very pretty. Sorry, my thing keeps popping back into my regular feed, so I want to see who's here. And so that's number 7. Number 8 is there are 2 spools of baker's twine, so Misty Moonlight and Flirty Flamingo. And number 9 is 4 by 3 designer series paper. They're cards, so you can put these on the front of a card and just put a stamp, put a sentiment, and you've got it. Plus there are a bunch of die cuts, and I did use some of those, so I'll show you those. And number 10 is loose shaker pieces. So number 10 is loose shaker pieces, and I made a shaker card, so I'll show you how to do that. And then number 11 is gold glitter glue. So you've got a whole container of glitter glue, gold. And number 12 is basic white. There are basic white 3x4 pieces that are embossed. This is snowflakes, or no, flowers. And then there are some laser die cuts. So that's what's in it. So I'm going to close that up, and then we will make the card. And this is the card that we're going to make. And I used the number 2, the designer series paper, and I stamped 2 of the flowers. And then, so this will go on here. And then this is the embossed, basic white embossed piece, and that will go on here and go on the front of the card. So we'll get started, and I will add this to the, this is Misty Moonlight. This is one of, oh, and I do have a list of all the colors as well. We use, there are Misty Moonlight, Basic Beige, Crushed Curry, Flirty Flamingo, Old Olive, and Secret Sea. And the nice thing about that is I also used, on this one, I used the cloud cover. So that matches too. So if you're looking for something to use that on, that's a great one. So I'm going to put this on the front of the card, and this is going to go right here. And I have the measurements, and I'll send the measurements out, but I didn't write them down. So the Misty Moonlight is 4 1/4 by 2 1/4, and then the designer series paper, which is, this is one of the designer series papers, this is 4 by 2. And then the next one, we're going to put the embossed piece on the Misty Moonlight. And so if you buy this, I will automatically send you the the paper, the PDF file, so you can make 12 cards just with my directions. So I'm going to add this on with some Stampin' Dimensionals. So that goes there, and then we'll take the backing off. If you have a problem getting the backing off, just take your fingernail and go like that, and that will pop up that backing. Sometimes they're kind of a little difficult to get off. So we're going to put that right here. And then this is one of the gold rimmed sentiment pieces. So I used birthday wishes. On this one I used big thanks, but on that one I used birthday wishes. So I'm going to put that on with some dimensionals as well. And if I haven't recognized that you're here, it's because my my silly Facebook is still not fixed, and I am going to follow through with it when I get a minute, probably after tomorrow, and get it fixed before next week. So I'm going to put that right in the center. Okay, let's go back and see if anyone else is here. I'm sorry. This is very frustrating. It's been working so good for so long, and now it's just acting up. So that goes there. And then we're going to add some dimensionals to the flowers. And we'll put these on the front, and then we'll add some of the gold embellishments. So if you're here, just leave me a little note that you're here. And if you share this, I will send this card that we're making to you. So this one goes, I like it better this way. That goes right there. And then I'm going to get the little so this will require some let's see if I have some glue in here. These are not adhesive backed, which I like, but they aren't, so I'm going to add just a tiny bit of glue. Well, not so tiny. If you're here, please let me know. And we'll add some of these. Forgot my take your pick tool. I just put a tad bit of the multi-purpose glue on that, and I had these all over the other day, all over me and all over the desk and everywhere. But now we're gonna, okay. These are so pretty. They've got little, there. Ah, didn't stick down. Now it does. I'm not going to touch it. So there's the card. That was quick and easy, right? So now I will show you the other cards I made and point out what I used on each one. I'll get that. See, that multi-purpose glue just gives me anxious because it's so sticky. So we'll start with this one. This one I used the scallop, and this is 1 inch, and I cut 3/4 of an inch pieces of some of the different designer series paper and put designer series paper back. And these are the gold embossed sentiment pieces. So I think that turned out really good. And this one I really like. This is the designer series paper. I took this and I ripped it together. I lined them up together and I tore it, and then I just put this is Secret Sea, and I just brought that down so you could see a little tad bit through it. So there it is. This one is, I took one of the sentiment pieces, cut it in half and put it on the outside, and then I cut the big scallop, and this is one of the laser cut wreaths, and then Thinking of You with another one of the scallop. And this is the paper. So really pretty. And this one is cool because you can use up small pieces. These are 1 inch by 1 inch. You cut 8 of them, line them up, cut one in half on the triangle, and then I think that turned out so good. A great way to use up any of your paper. This one says Miss You, and has the little die cut, one of the die cuts, the birdie die cut, and I used the baker's twine and some of the paper. As you can see, the paper is in dark colors and light colors, and this is Pretty in Pink and Flirty Flamingo. And I used, for the card, the shaker card, I cut out this large one, so then I had to use that up. So I made that card and used that piece up. And this one is just a real simple layout, basic white. This is 3.5 by 3 and 3.5 by 1.5. And I used some more of the baker's twine. Very, very easy. And Healing Hugs, I love that card. And this one is really interesting. I saw this on Terry Gaines' site, and she's a very great teacher. So you can see the rim around here. So in the stamp set, there is a small little heart. Just a little tiny heart, not very big, that heart right there. And I took and stamped half the heart around and half the heart behind. I cut a piece of basic white and did half the heart. So it makes a really cool look. And I just stamped around, and it was not hard at all. This one is using some of the die cuts, and again, one of the sentiment die cuts. I added some soft sea foam to this one, which went really well. And these are daisies with crushed curry centers, and then this is the flowers that are embossed on that white piece. And this one is kind of the same. I used the designer series paper with Old Olive behind it, and then I just used one of the embossed pieces and ripped it across just to give it some interest. And then this is one of the die cuts, and the flowers and Thinking of You. And this one is I used the mask, and that was fun to do. It was really easy. You just you stamp. I mean, I'm going to get them out to show you. So these are the masks. And what I did, and this is the little brush, and you just use the little brush. So this is the background for this flower, and I put Pretty in Pink on that. And then this is you can see the little dots, and this is the dots for the mask. Stuck it over that, and then use some of the Flirty Flamingo to make that. So I thought that would really turned out pretty, and I want to do more of these masks. They're fun. On this one, I cut this in half, so I still have that half. And this is part of the designer series paper with leaves. It's old olive with green leaves. And then this one is the shaker card. And I have step-by-step instructions and pictures on how to make this shaker card. And I use the loose shaker embellishments. And in that, there are, and you can see this little bow. That's a little bit too tall for that, and so I took those out. I put them in, and I took those out, and then I just added one on the front there. Thought that was really cute. And this part that I cut out, I used on that other card, so I didn't waste anything. I don't like to waste things. So here are the 12 cards, and I hope you enjoyed this. And if you decide to buy it, it is on the last chance list. So you probably want to get it fairly soon because it might go out. And, well, I've got embellishments all over everything. And one of the things I learned for the embellishments, if you use take your pick tool and the end that has the, what's it called, glue, or not glue, but the end that has the, oh, I can't think of the name of it right now. I always lose my thought process when I'm doing this. And here are all the cards. So I hope you enjoyed this. And I'm going to go back now to it flipped out again. So I'm going to go back and see if there's any comments. And if you decide to buy this, again, I will send you the, thank you, Lori. I will send you the PDF with all the 12 cards and pictures and how to use every one and what door that I used it from. And so thank you very much, Holly and Lori and anyone else that is here. And if you share this, then that person that shares will receive this card that I made today. So actually this one, the birthday one. So I hope you enjoyed this. And I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we'll see you next week. Thank you.